It's really weird to say on our second group. Episode 6 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. For those of you who are tuning in and haven't watched this whole thing before, this time slot was originally taken by our House from Ben Hill campaign, which ended with most of the cast dying, because whatever, that's what happens in Haunted House. Also, this is picking up from a group that previously played through Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but that game collapsed due to time constraints. So I found, why not just run it through with a different group who find the bodies of the original group and loot the items, the magic items they had on them. So if you find their bodies, you can get a Wand of Wonder, some other good stuff. Anyways.
Oh, so that's where it is.
Anyways. The full cast is here. You may notice that we have 2 familiar faces from our pirate campaign, which unfortunately Muse dropped out of due to life, and life sucks ball sacks. Big hairy ball sacks. But Muse is here with us for the 7 o'clock game from now on. And we'll introduce his character at a point I think will work. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, based on what happened last week and what's currently happening from last week during our Mad Mage game. But for those of you who did tune in, or didn't tune in and want to recap, oozes. That's really the only recap you need is oozes. You also may notice that Brogan has a new character name under her window.
Yeah.
I might...
Yeah, that.
That might stick, it might not stick.
We're up in the air.
Up in the air.
Up in the air, yeah.
Oozes, they came into the dungeon somehow in a prison cell. Goblins freed them. The goblins ended up getting killed. They found a really cool circlet that can change your appearance. And they got attacked by a gelatinous cube that killed Melody. Not Melody. Killed... Yeah, see, all these M names, man. Killed Matilda.
Yeah.
And knocked Melody unconscious. Melody is currently on the back of Mera, the turtle sorcerer, and being carried away as this gelatinous cube slowly starts coming through the corridor. So we're going to pick up right there. Melody, I'm going to say you're obviously first on the initiative order, just because I don't remember the initiative order.
I was.
I'll say Mera's next.
Sounds right to me.
Again, I don't remember the initiative order. And we'll say the cube is third. So, Melody Forrester, would you kindly, so kindly, while we're in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, give me a death saving throw.
That's a fail.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's a 3.
That is a fail. Alright. Off to a good start.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright. Mera, what do you want to do? You're on the map right here. Minty's currently not on the map. Ignore that.
Yeah, I'm going to move 30 feet, so to about there.
Sure. And Melody is on your back, so...
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to launch my the last of my minute meteors
Sure.
back at the gelatinous cube.
Of course.
So that's going to be dex save.
A dex save for a cube. I will say it has a -4 dex saves because it's an ooze.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 9.
That fails, so it is going to take full damage, which is 30.
30 damage. Nice.
Oh, 20, I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Good.
As you hit it with like the minute meteors, you see like chunks of this like gelatinous cube fly off and like splatter the walls and the ceiling. And reminder, this is a gargantuan gelatinous cube that took up most of a 30-foot tall room. And it's just slowly making its way towards you through that doorway, squeezing its way through.
Yes, well, here's the fun thing. That was my bonus action.
Sure.
Now I'm using my last 3rd level spell to throw a fireball at it.
Go for it.
Dex save.
That is a 5.
That is a fail, so it's going to get hit by 8d6 of fire damage.
Sure.
And I have 8d6.
Of course, you do.
6, 12, 20. That's 31.
31 points of damage.
Yep.
It's not looking too great. You
Good.
blow off, like, there's a big hole in it that you can see through, and then that hole just closes.
It's smaller now, right?
No. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me check something here real quick. Okay, never mind. This cube doesn't split. It's not like other cubes. It doesn't split. Okay, cool. Or other oozes.
Try not to hit Matilda. Matilda's body.
Try not to hit Matilda. That's right. All right.
Cushioned by all the ooze.
I actually have the careful spell because I have so many spells that are like area effects, so I could actually spend points to make sure I don't hit Matilda's body.
But what if you did?
Bag of holding, she'll be fine.
Nope.
It'll be fine.
All right. So that's your turn then.
Yeah.
All right. So the gelatinous cube is gonna cast. No, it's not. It doesn't. They can't do spells.
Justin.
So each square. Oh, each square is 10 feet. So the gelatinous cube is gonna move to the doorway.
I need to make a spellcaster slime now.
I think all Blexes can do that.
Gee.
Um,
That's way more than 15 feet.
no, one square is 10 feet, bud.
Yeah.
square's
So
10
you
feet.
just moved. Yeah.
I moved one. I moved.
You just moved
Yeah, I moved,
25 feet.
but it's also very big. It's a gargantuan. It's gargantuan. Remember, it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
But moving 25 feet is not moving 15 feet.
I moved him one
Sorry,
square.
Go ahead.
I moved him one square. That's how much space he
Alright.
takes up on the map.
Okay. Sorry. That's what I thought where it would be. Sorry. My bad.
And at this point, you guys hear loud. Well, not you guys, Mera. You hear loud clanging coming from down the hallway, like dong, dong.
no.
Oh, no, more.
And you kind of look and you see this large Muse. How would you describe Minty McGlitchface?
All right, McGlitchface is a extremely large Warforged. Anybody who knows what a Warforged is would immediately recognize him under the Juggernaut branch of their construction. Bearing only one arm, he currently drags a massive-ass greatsword in the arm he does have. Due to the dimness of the hallways, you just see two very large blue eyes just glowing in the dark. He appears to be a weird hybrid between knight and samurai. The armor plating that he has, bearing the resemblance to both armors merged into one. And yeah, no, that's about sums up his appearance. He is a big ass robot.
And does he still have one arm?
Oh yeah, of course he still has one arm. Like
Cool.
I said, he only has one arm. And he's carrying a massive ass greatsword in it.
You'll also and also you notice that his greatsword is gold, and it looks like there's slot machine components on it, like a lever and slots.
Oh, that's right. Closer inspection would just notice a long slit going down his chest, and it seems like his hand almost clicks into place of the sword, as if he was made specifically for it.
Okay.
And behind him, as his traveling companion, you guys see a gold dragonborn. Brogan, would you like to describe your new character?
Yes, Ygris is a big gold dragonborn with kind of mismatched looking armor, and that's pretty much all I have to say about her. She's just kind of, with her weapon, I think she has a mace.
You do.
She's holding it up, like ah.
A mace of disruption, to be in fact, or whatever the word is. So
Precise.
Thank you so much. Minty and Ygris. Roll me some initiative as you guys enter. The sound of this commotion of this battle draws you towards what's happening. Initiative.
We can see there's we can see that it's a creature, right? Or
Yes.
is it invisibly?
You can kind of see the cube slopping through the doorway in the distance.
Okay, so we know something's up.
You know something's up. There's a dead
Okay.
person. There's like a dead person floating in the air, and there's a
Okay.
wizard just being carried by a giant turtle. So,
All right, then yes, I am. Ah.
all right, initiative.
initiative. Plus.
Melody kind of looks like a barely groomed hobo wearing animals.
You're wearing the crown. You look like Fabio right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he looks like a muscular Arnold Schwarzenegger that's covered in oil.
Great.
A greased like naked man, basically.
Is he actually greasy? Like when I picked him up, it wasn't difficult.
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
I have 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. Sweet. All right. So we'll go to the top after this. Mera, that's your turn. The cube went. Ygris, as you sort of see all this happening, I'll let you get your turn in.
Oh boy. Okay. I see. There's a dead person, right? Or there's someone unconscious, rather.
There's a person floating in a cube, like floating in space, and you see somebody slung over a shoulder. You don't know if they're dead or unconscious.
Okay.
But if you want to give me a medicine check, you could probably discern if they're dead or unconscious.
Well.
And I'll let you do that as a free action.
Who's closer to me? Oh, it would be
Mera would be
the unconscious one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go. Oh wait, I forgot that they're like 10 squares each. So how close
each
can
square is 10 feet.
Can I go? Can I get close enough then that I could? I guess not, huh? I can't reach them.
What are you trying to do?
So that I can cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, you can. Is that touch?
It's a touch spell. Yeah.
Melody is on top of Mera, essentially.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, I can get there, right?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be confused by the map. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. I will cast Cure Wounds.
Sweet.
I guess I don't have many options. I'll cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'll cast that 1st level because I only have 2. I just realized. 1st level. Let's do that. Okay. Or I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm good. Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, that's 6.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Gets you up at least.
So yeah, Melody, you feel this like warm energy seep through your blood and to go to your bloodstream and hit your heart and your brain at the same time, and you startle awake on the shoulders of Mera.
Oh.
And you see this gold dragonborn and this large metallic samurai knight-looking individual with a massive golden greatsword filled with like slot machine components on it.
Am I dreaming?
Yes, this is a horrible nightmare, but get your butt off my shell. You're a little heavy.
Ugh.
Get up and fight. All right.
It like slumps off, daggers a bit.
Okay, and then.
Where's Matilda?
You see her floating in the gelatinous cube, dead.
Avenger.
And as a bonus action, I think I'm also gonna cast Shield of Faith on him. Or yes, him.
Well, you already cast a spell, so you.
I can only cast one spell. Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay, never mind that.
Yeah, definitely. What?
I thought it was just like because of action and.
No.
Cast all your spells. Do it.
So you can do like a bonus action spell, then
I don't really
attack.
have any other.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any other bonus actions I can take. I don't think.
All right. All right. So top of the order then, Minty.
I am coming to the rescue.
Oh dear.
Is that a pillar? I'm guessing.
Whereabouts? Oh, it's
It's an altar.
It is
I
an
think.
altar.
Okay. So, with each of these being 10, that's not within 30 feet, is it?
Oh shit.
Well, the gelatinous cube is pretty fucking big. Are you talking about the gelatinous cube?
Yeah, like, can I get to it in 30 feet?
Yeah, it's gargantuan, so it's taken up a lot of space.
Okay, so, like, if I move right here, is that 30 feet of movement, or is that 25?
3 feet's like right here.
Oh,
Each square is like 10 feet, so
Yeah.
you'd be there.
right,
And the
okay.
gelatinous cube is taking up 35 by 35.
So let's see, that's going to be 10. No, that'd be 20 feet. because I was standing in this one, so it's like 10, 20,
Yep.
and that'd be 30. So yes.
No, that's true. Yeah, sorry.
But I will
Aha,
say,
I
if
was
the
right.
cube moves
Anyway.
like once, you're engulfed.
That's true. I forgot that's how they work.
Yep.
Kill it.
Unless you succeed in a strength throw, then you're not engulfed.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'm fine.
Right.
Oh no.
Critical fails. Oh well, no, that's my usual roll. The best way to save everyone is to destroy the problem. So I'm going to.
As we have a glitchy Warforged.
I love it. Yeah, it's great.
I'm gonna go and swing my sword, my super golden sword.
Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15.
Oh wait, never mind.
It does.
Yeah, that's
it does
15.
hit.
Oh, cool.
Are you attuned to it yet? I think I
Yeah.
attuned it to you on your sheet.
Yeah, you did.
Cool. All right. Let me just try to remember how this works. Oh yeah, when you can all remember, you can also roll a d4 to add to it.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. You guys all notice when the weapon hits this cube, it expels a cloud of harmless steam from the hilt of the weapon, and it sounds like a train whistle. And you guys hear the sounds of clinking slot machines.
Oh, good.
And yeah, remember Muse, you can expend a charge when you hit with an attack to cause a gamble to happen, and you have 5 charges.
You know I'm going to. So
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Cool.
I'll roll. Should I roll damage and then expend a charge?
Yes.
Okay. So that's great sword damage, plus the +4 I just rolled. So no, that's a +3. Cool.
Magic bonus. The d4 is to hit.
Okay, got it.
And then the plus it's a magic weapon, so you get the magic. You should get like a +1 bonus or something.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, it'll say on your sheet. It's pretty easy to understand.
Okay, yeah, great weapon fighting. I rerolled ones, so. Oh, sick ass. Okay, so that's 9 plus 4. Or that's actually +5 because you said there's a bonus.
It'll say on your sheet what the bonus is. It's already calculated.
Oh, sick. Okay, so 9 plus 4.
13.
What is math?
13.
Thank you.
That's exactly what you
I'm
needed.
sorry,
so
guys.
as you I'll say, how do you want to do this? And then you can spend your charge if you want to.
Yeah, he doesn't know it's like weakened, so he's
Sure.
just coming in. He's going
Yeah.
like
All right.
all out.
Okay, so expend the charge first, and then we'll do the how do you want to do this.
Okay, so yeah, he just like slashes down, steam's going everywhere, and he's like, "Wills of fate begin," and
Like it.
Yeah, so D100.
oh shit, what's it? 80?
80. Your legs vanish for 1 hour, and you are considered prone.
Okay.
So you guys watch. So how do you want to do this first? How do you want to kill it?
So yeah, he just like runs in, uses the steam as momentum, and just like drives his sword in. He's getting completely ready to wreck this thing, and then it just,
Train whistle the entire time. Choo choo.
yeah, it's just like, true. The pain train is on its way.
And you watch as he sinks the gambler's bounty into the gelatinous cube. It explodes, and as it explodes, his legs vanish and he falls prone. Just tonk.
Damn it.
And that is the end of the gelatinous cube. And you guys
And my
see
legs.
this gnome's body slop to the floor. Just
Melody was out when everything happened, so he's gonna go check on her.
Sure.
You mean Matilda?
Yeah.
She's dead. You can easily tell she's dead. Eyes.
How does the body look?
It's slightly eaten away by acid.
Okay.
I see we've got here too late. It's a terrible shame.
Yes, it was.
Did you know her well?
We've just met recently.
Well, she fell fighting for what is right.
That that was a very good pregnant pause there.
I am Ygris, and who are you?
Oh, you may call me Mera, darling.
Hello, Mera. Mera? Mera?
Mera.
Mera.
Yes.
Name's Melody.
Melody. All right. Do I know this other guy?
I'd say you guys have been traveling for like a day or so you guys
Okay.
probably know each other a little bit.
It's too bad I can't walk over to introduce myself.
Oh,
I'll come over to you.
oh, right.
Oh, that works.
Walk over to. You seem like you're still injured. Would you like some more healing? Melody.
Sure. Though, we should.
Perhaps find a place to rest our heads. Is that what you're
Yeah.
going to suggest?
Yeah.
Yes. Where is it?
Want me to give you a hand up?
Are you making fun of the fact I only have one arm?
Have I seen this sort of thing happen before with him?
No.
Probably not.
Do you,
Then a hand would be great.
were you injured in the battle?
No, just my pride.
Do you need healing?
If it was that easy, my life wouldn't be hell.
I could do a restoration spell. Perhaps that would be able to restore your legs.
I think this is one of the only conditions he didn't mark as being able to be cured with a restoration spell. You want to allow
it's
that,
actually
boss?
lesser restoration, so I don't think I'd be able to.
I'd say a lesser restoration would fix it. Yeah, it is technically. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It's
Would
not
you-
like
would
you're.
you
It's
like-
not like you were like amputated. Just your legs have vanished for an hour.
I'm kind of reaching down to like kind of lift him up, right, and like pick him up. Essentially, I'm just gonna, like what I did with Melody, I'm just gonna balance him on the back of my shell. So if you're gonna be casting something, then
Okay. So he's on your back then?
that was the idea.
Okay. Would you like me to? There's still a chance we might run into something dangerous. But I will do it if you want me to.
Are you really asking a metal potato if he'd like legs back? Yes, please.
All right, I will do it then.
Yes, you
Sorry.
cast. Whatever.
One moment, sorry.
Yep.
Mom, go away.
That dog or a human?
It's my mom.
Oh.
Anyways,
So yeah, you cast a spell and Minty, your legs grow back.
I-
Well, they don't grow back; they just reappear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. They're just like right back into existence.
And
there you are.
and mark off a charge on your sword.
Of course.
Like, I hope you expend all 5 charges so we get to see what happens when you do that, because it'll be so much fun. So,
Oh, you know, I probably will.
what do you guys want to do? You have your allies all gathered, the glitchy talking robot, and oh, I vanished on the map. And the gold dragonborn, and yeah, Melody not Melody. God damn it, these names.
I know.
Matilda's body just laying on the ground, melted away by acid a little bit.
What about the bag of holding?
It's still there,
Okay.
but you don't know there's a bag of holding.
I don't know that. I'm just.
Yeah, bag of holding is still there though.
Um,
Actually, did anybody know she had a bag of holding?
I'd say
I was
we
putting
saw-
stuff in it.
We
Yeah.
saw her put enough stuff
Okay.
into it to warrant it being a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
so there's a bag of holding there if anyone wants to take it.
Mira,
Yes.
Pride's a bag of devouring.
what should we? What do you want to do with Matilda?
Well, she does have that a particularly magical.
I know about the item.
Yes, I'm wondering if we can place her in it. Maybe. Do things get preserved within there?
I do not believe so.
Hmm.
What do you know?
You would just
know
be
that,
carrying
Justin?
around a nasty corpse bag.
Yeah. So
Don't exactly want to just leave her body to rot in a dungeon, though.
yeah.
Perhaps we could put it in so that we could give it a proper burial when we
How-
return to the surface.
How did you two get down here?
That's a good
Would you
point.
be willing-
That's a
would
very
you be
good
willing-
question.
Would you be willing to escort us back? Escort this body back?
You
so
guys
it can
would-
be either laid to rest or.
Wait, Justin, if you'll let me, I have a reason.
Yeah, go for it.
I swung my sword and woke up here.
Makes sense.
What about me? I was traveling under to try to save a friend of mine. And then all of a sudden this robot is here. I don't know.
I felt from the sky like a hurricane. Wait, that's not correct. Never mind.
But Ygris, you would know how to get out of the dungeon because you had to descend through the Yawning Portal Tavern to get down here,
Okay.
and that's in Waterdeep.
Okay. I do know the way back up.
But
if
you
you'd
would
like.
know the trek back might take a couple days.
It may take a couple of days, I must warn you.
And the first dungeon lair is probably still full of like dangerous creatures too.
And it's probably still full of creatures, I'm afraid. So
Nothing but bad news all around.
Yeah, manticores and stuff.
We should
But
do
of
it.
course, if we want to give this young lady a proper burial, that is definitely an option. We could also continue our quest and then do it afterwards, if you like.
Or you could consider cannibalism and put the body to efficient use for your meat sacks.
Or we could cremate her here.
There is an altar.
Eating
There's
her
an altar
seems like a
right
good idea.
there. Oh, Ygris and Minty. Do either of you speak a certain language that I'm about to ask you?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I gotta see if I can. I gotta get to the room. Yeah. Do either of you speak Abyssal?
No.
No, I speak Goblin.
One of the things that I missed last episode that I forgot I had was ritual.
Oh.
Comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Oh, I might have. Do I have?
Because there is the altar still.
Yeah.
Well, I could cremate her and we could carry her ashes. I think you can still resurrect someone from that.
I do not believe so.
Or I could at very least burn off her fleshy bits and we can carry her skeleton, which is a lot more sanitary.
I believe that bringing her back with this much intact would indeed cost less.
I also think there's really no way to get around the rotting thing. So we might as well just put her in as she is.
Unless someone has gentle repose.
Which I don't.
None of us do.
I didn't say
No.
that in person, but
Melody takes the bag of holding
Sure.
off of her body
Yep.
and gently puts her in.
Wait! Before you do
Sure.
that, I pull out my bedroll and wrap her body in it.
Okay. So yeah, Mary, you
Yeah.
wrap her up in the bedroll, and Melody, you take the bag of holding, so you can add that to your equipment.
as he's doing that, I kind of say a little prayer,
Sure.
Rename it the corpse bag.
just kind of under my breath.
And in
I
your
don't know why I'm doing this.
sure.
Depending on how many people die, it may become the corpse bag.
And yeah, so Melody, add the bag of holding to your inventory, or equipment, and you can add Matilda's body to your inventory.
All right.
And everything that was in her bag
And
holding.
how much did Matilda weigh?
Oh, she was small. She was really small.
Because
She was like,
the bag of holding can only hold a certain weight.
I don't know if I had her
The
weight
gnome.
written down, but she was like 3 foot tall.
Okay, we'll say she was like
40 pounds maybe.
40 pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Say you cram this dead gnome into your bag.
Dead gnome.
All right.
Well, that's plenty of excitement for today. Let's find some place where we can rest a little bit, because I'm rather tired.
Yes, I concur. Let's find a place. I'm looking around for a good spot.
Well, I'm not one to give up something when I've started it. I'm gonna make us something here.
Yep.
And Melody is gonna move into that room with the with where they first encountered this thing.
Yeah, sure.
And he's gonna give the room a once over just to make sure there's nothing else left.
Where's that dwarf skull, by the way?
It's laying on the ground where the
All right.
Gelatinous Cube died. It's just a dwarf skull. There's nothing special about it.
I'm gonna pick it up, walk out of the altar room to the hallway, and hock it down one of the halls.
Sure. Click.
Just
click,
in
click,
case.
Click, 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 click. It's a skull. You're throwing a skull, so it's quite loud when it echoes off the hallways.
For the hell of it, I rolled my strength. I just critted.
All right.
I launched that skull.
You hear chittering, but the chittering goes off after the skull, and doesn't come this way.
That one wasn't one of yours, was it?
No, it was the gelatinous cube.
But yeah,
I think
that.
the proper procedure to chunking something that strong is to yell yeet.
anyways, Melody, when you give the room the once over, you don't notice anything. It seems like that cube was the only threat.
Melody will begin casting Galder's tower. So he'll take another big hit off of his pipe. First he thumbs in some more tobacco from his pouch and just starts to create a cloudy tower, 2-story tower. But that'll take 10 minutes. So
sure. So yeah, 10 minutes pass, and there's a tiny miniature tower now inside this room.
Okay.
all right.
Very.
Before we hit the sack, Melody, did you want to do comprehend languages on the altar, since it seems to have a weird language on it?
Sure. By the way, first floor is a sauna with toiletries and wash tubs and stuff. That's first floor. Second floor is bedrooms and fireplace. So enjoy.
Are there enough bedrooms for all of us?
We can share a bed.
I would rather not.
There's a bed. It's a big bed, so we can just use one big bed.
I don't actually need a bed, so that's fine for me.
It's got chairs, chest, and yes, the fireplace.
A
You
chair
can
will be
always try
fine.
it. You can always drift off in the sauna. I do it occasionally.
Perhaps I will do that.
All right.
We'll consider it. I will consider it.
So
Roll to drown.
So, Melody, are you going to look at the altar again and do comprehend languages, or no?
Yes.
Okay. So you sit there on the ground in front of the altar, and you sort of just focus on the altar and the languages and what it could say. And you sort of see the inscription that was in Abyssal sort of translate to you.
Mm.
And it says, "A gift of flesh, willingly given, can feed our eternal hunger."
We should do it. Matilda.
Well, corpses can't give consent.
Well,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Melody will take Matilda's body out of the bag of holding.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Melody,
But-
what are you doing?
But he will pull out a vial. You don't know what I read.
But I was gonna say Mera sticks around and has like burning hands ready in case something shows up while he's doing that. So
Melody will create an incision on Matilda's body
Sure.
and take out a vial of blood,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll put her back in the bag.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like some type of sacrificial altar.
Give me history check with advantage, and that's just for Melody.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Judging on the lidless eyes and gaping mouths carved into the walls that you saw before, and the altar with the oozes and the gelatinous cube, and what you just read, you kind of get an idea, okay, this room seems to be a sort of altar to the all-consuming demon lord, Jovitko.
Hey, any, y'all heard of Jovitko?
Based on classes, Ygris, give me religion check.
4 plus.
Nope.
Yeah, I figured.
No. Nobody has any knowledge of Jovitko.
Well, since I'm a samurai and I'm all cultured and such, should I go ahead and roll as well?
You know what I would like to do actually?
No.
Can I do a divine sense to see if there's anything that's, I just see if there's anything undead or anything evil that could jump out at us at any point?
Sure.
Oh. So that's 60 feet.
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Or wait, does it see good?
Nothing.
Okay, there's absolutely nothing. All right.
So, let's go, have a rest, sleep well, knowing that there's an altar to frickin' Jovitko near us. But, yeah, I'll lay out an alarm, and we can just have ourselves a little siesta.
If you feel uncomfortable about the altar, I could crush it with my big, meaty hat. Oh, wait, no, I don't have flesh.
That is true. Also, I think it's best we don't alter the altar. We don't do anything to harm it because who knows what it could do.
When it comes to demons, best to stay neutral, especially if they aren't attacking you in the moment.
Retribution from desecrating a site of worship doesn't just work with holy places.
Yes, demons don't tend to take very kindly to that sort of thing.
So, as long as I make myself clear, don't touch the altar. I need a fucking nap. And he's gonna go up into his tower and just fucking clunk.
I'm gonna go clean my stuff and take a wash.
Yes,
I guess I'll just stand in a doorway and look menacing.
So I'll go in and I'll go to the sauna. Why not?
All right.
Shiny boy, if you want to come in, I'll buff you.
That's anyway. Oh dear, I'm not that kind of robot.
Okay.
I'm not that kind of girl either.
So,
I'm saying I'll make you shinier.
Oh, I do like shiny. He will gladly volunteer for buffing.
okay. So while this is all happening,
For better or worse.
long rest, because I don't want to fungal love 2.0.
Yay.
Right.
I think Muse is the only one who gets that reference. Maybe Garrett does too.
I watched the episode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. But yeah, long rest. And yeah, you guys come to 8 hours later in the tower.
How did everyone sleep?
So I'll just move everybody into that room because that's where the tower is.
Oh, very well, very well.
Are you ready to begin our quest anew?
Well, we
That's a good thing. Like, what is your quest?
yeah, what is your quest? Mine was just to scour this place for treasure and fame.
Well, my quest is to kill anything that's evil, of course, and make a name for myself.
Riches, glory, good. I
Yes.
was kidnapped, so my quest is, I guess, following you guys until we get out of here.
Well, perhaps my quest now is to get revenge for your sake on whoever kidnapped you.
It was goblins. We kind of took care of it.
Maybe the goblins were working for someone bigger.
Oh, right. Hold on. And he'll take off the little crown thing.
Yeah. So you watch as this like half-naked, muscular, oiled man who looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger from Conan the Barbarian takes off this circlet. And Melody, if you'd like to describe what you look like to, I guess, Muse.
Most certainly. Melody is a middle-aged fellow with graying streaks in his hair and on his temples and beard. He is fairly tall, but the extra pounds around his belly give away his more decadent inclinations. He wears fur hides due to long stretches of time he lives yonder in the forest with gnomes and giants. Let's see, what else does it look like? He carries a long-stemmed pipe that's always smoking and full of some herb or another.
Okay.
I just realized I probably should describe my character too, because I know at least one person doesn't know.
Sure.
Mera is a turtle, so yeah, like a turtle person. Her appearance is she looks a little bit more predatory than normal turtles, kind of related to what she is a sorceress of. So all of her scales tend to be a little more angular looking, kind of a little more metallic in shade, and she is wearing very flashy, like very flashy clothing and a couple of glitzy jewelry and stuff.
So would you say she's more like a bipedal, walking, humanoid-esque looking dragon turtle, perhaps?
Kind of.
I was just thinking that, but I didn't want to say it.
Turtle looks like a dragon turtle. It'd be sweet.
Yeah, so
Dragon turtle.
Dragons now.
I do breathe fire regularly.
Do you? I breathe fire.
So Mera,
Yes.
why are you down here?
You know why I was down here? I was in the same cell as you were.
Right, but I went down to the first level with some typical things in mind. What were you doing in this dungeon?
I had a few friends who wanted to at least see the entrance to this place, and we went about maybe 10 feet in, and I don't remember anything else.
Ah, so you don't have any particular reason to be here?
No, but considering I'm already here, and the fact that certain individuals can't help dying or falling unconscious around me, I probably should stick around.
By the way, thank you
No
for
problem, darling.
saving me. I really appreciate it more than you know.
It's no
It's
problem.
almost
at
as
all.
if fleshies do not want to die.
Are you talking specifically to Mera or to like the group?
Whenever he speaks, he doesn't
No,
look
not-
at a
sorry.
person. Oh,
Not
my
you,
bad.
Garrett.
Melody was speaking specifically to Mera.
Mera, okay.
All of you would have probably been in the area.
Right, okay.
By the way, was it Minty?
Minty McGlitchface. Like his voice just like modulates as he's saying it.
If we're bringing in surnames, mine's Buford Forrester.
Well, it's just that I'm programmed to never say one name without the other.
Good to know.
You are a very interesting
Oh.
creature, I have to say. What are you exactly?
The turtle or the robot?
No, you, the robot.
I am known by many names. One is the one armed bandit.
Good.
I don't know if this because we're not in an Eberron setting, so I don't know if
No,
Warforged would call Warforged.
We're in Forgotten Realms, but you'd still be Warforged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They also call me Warforged. Forge for war.
That's a good name. Warforged.
Descriptive.
Well, I don't suppose you would have a problem taking the lead then.
That is my main prerogative.
All right. Pick a fucking door.
Yeah.
Have we decided if you two want to go to the
Unfortunately, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was just told to pick a door, and
Okay.
I'm about to kick one open.
Oh, kick one open.
By the way, just so everyone knows, the tower does not fade away for another
day?
what is it? 16 hours.
Nice.
Good to know.
So you made like a safe haven kind of thing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Minty, move your
Safe
token
spot.
towards a door and kick it open, and I'll let you know what's behind it.
All right.
Obviously, the doors are the squares.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a rather it's almost a pyramidal shaped dice. It's weird.
It's the it's the Millennium Puzzle.
It's the Millennium Puzzle. Jeez, that'd be
It's time to duel.
tat. Oh god.
You made
There's
a character
too
that
many
can do that.
Yeah. All right. So 1, and I guess we're going clockwise. That'll be up here. So this.
You're moving towards the door? All
Yeah.
right.
He just throws the dice. It's like the fates have chosen.
Throw
Charge.
Yeah, just throw your token to that door. All right,
I
so
want to be right behind him.
sure. Let me just read the map already. Alrighty. All right, so
I'll stay by the wizard. He's squishy.
based on eyesight, you see this, and what appears to be to the left, it appears to go into an open room, but you can't see what's in that open room, obviously, because this is all you can see. So, pick a direction you want to go. I'm going to see if the hall actually has any description to it before we proceed. Sorry, there's a lot of information to go over.
Huh.
It looks like a dusty sort of hallway with some like candles flickering along the hallway. You guys would know just through history that that Hallister likes to keep the dungeon like lit at some places, so his adventurers because he likes to watch the adventurers move through his dungeon because it's entertainment for him. So he likes that they have somewhat of a fighting chance sometimes. So yeah, this corridor is dusty, but it's also lit up with candles. And you can,
All right.
and there's
It's a good cleaning in here.
and it's 10 feet wide.
So 10 feet wide.
Yeah,
All right. So, I'm
so
just
one
gonna,
square wide.
so I walk into it. Nothing particularly interesting in here other than candles.
Just candles and dust on the floor and the walls.
All right, and we have 3 ways to go because it's a massive ass dungeon. Let's see. Both of these directions head technically back towards where we were going, so he's going to assume those
Well,
might.
you see a corner. You see a corner also right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What he is going to do, since he doesn't have dark vision or anything like that, he's going to take one of these candles, like
Sure.
off the wall. Can I?
Yeah. You take
Oh
it.
wait, I can throw up some dancing lights if we need. I
Oh
got
wait, now hold on. I'm doing something for my own entertainment.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And he's just gonna like hold it on his head for just a moment and let
Alright.
it kind of like melt there and just like stay there like a miner's cap.
Cool. I like it. Yeah, all right.
Alright, that's good. That works for me.
Clever.
So you have this candle melted on top of your head, and the wax. We'll say the wax hardens just so there's a candle stuck there.
Yay.
Because the metal on your head is so cold, it just like hardens.
Awesome.
Pick a direction, good sir.
All right, direction picked. He seems to pull out the D4 again. It's like I suppose I gotta do this -1. All right, 4 minus 1 clockwise is gonna be this one on the, or actually, it'd be the one on the left, the furthest left.
Okay, go for
Over
it.
here.
Make your way. All right.
Also, congratulations, you're now following a robot who determines everything purely by dice.
Gambling almost.
Yeah. Probably.
Almost, as if
There's a
he
theme.
was. Yeah, weird, right?
All right. So what's the marching
will
order?
wait,
Oh, so
at
the marching order is Minty, Mera, Melody.
I'll be-
All right, that's the marching order. Sweet. All right, I will describe the room you've stepped into.
I fear things when you laugh.
So it's a dusty room. Dust everywhere, but you see 10 bugbears sleeping on the floor. I need everyone to give me stealth checks as you make your way down this hallway and into the open room.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Huh?
stealth checks, please.
Okay, I think that's a 3. Yeah, that's a 3.
Great.
That's an 8.
I'm a big dragonborn.
Okay.
Not stealthy.
15.
Okay.
13.
All right. Surprisingly, with all the clanging and walking and everything down this hallway and the sound of the door getting kicked open, the bugbears just kind of shift in their sleep and continue on sleeping. And there's 10 bugbears in here. Yeah,
How-
10 of them sleeping on the dusty floor.
How wide is this hallway we're in?
10 feet.
Okay, then I'm beside Melody. If I can be.
It'd be pretty tight.
I'll be a
5
little
feet
bit.
by 5 feet. It's 10 feet
Slightly
wide,
it.
so it would be fine, right?
Okay. Yeah, but I'm saying it'd be a little. It'd be a tight squeeze.
I'm a little bit ahead. I'm a little bit slightly ahead, so it's not like crazy.
All right, but yeah, the bugbears don't wake up, and yeah, like I said, there's 10 of them.
Can you kind of point out where they are? Because I'm wondering how many I could take out with just one well-placed fireball.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Or are we even going to attack sleeping creatures?
They're asleep. There's 10 of them. If you fuck up, they could easily fuck you
They'll
guys.
wake up. They'll wake up at some point.
Hmm.
I'm chaotic as fuck, so I'm going to roll something right quick.
Actually,
Oh, no.
Melody just whispers, "Hey, what you got there?"
To who?
Can you all hear that?
To me?
To me?
He says it to Mera.
I
Okay.
was thinking I could drop a fireball on at least some of them.
Well, I can do something with this blood I got from Matilda.
Oh. What were you thinking?
Well, he kind of steps away from Ygris because he's kind of catching a vibe from her. Mera, so I can
Yeah.
summon some demons.
Do I hear it? Can I roll to see if I hear that?
Sure.
I guess would that be a perception, I guess?
Yeah.
I love that he's like says this in this kind of rednecky accent. I can summon some demons.
And Melody, just for the sake of this,
17?
give me a stealth check to see if you do this quietly enough.
Well, he did it. His other stealth check was 15, but
But she's also like trying to discern what you're saying.
all right,
Yeah.
14.
I got a 17.
Yeah,
Yeah. She
sure.
she hears you talking with some demons, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You're not going to do that.
What?
Well, like if I use this blood, we would all be safe anyway.
I've said we're not summoning demons. Are you mad?
You're right. We're not. He is.
No one is.
How quiet?
Are we leaving
how
this to a
loudly are
vote?
you having this discussion? By the
I'm
way?
like whisper yelling like that kind of. So it might be slightly loud, but not like.
Slightly loud.
Melody.
They don't wake up.
roses.
Okay.
Melody just looks at her and rolls his eyes. And then, but then looks at Mera.
I sometimes summon demons, so I can't judge you for it.
Doesn't everyone just summon demons in this group? What?
I don't. I burn things.
Well, that's
Mera.
fine. Just don't summon demons.
So, since you're also talking pretty loud,
Yeah.
Can we go? Can we not?
I love this.
one of them goes,
Oh, fireball!
Come on.
you're throwing a fireball when it just shifted in its sleep. Okay.
Right. Any of those four, like right there or there, whichever.
What's the radius on fireball?
20 feet.
20 feet?
I thought it was 60.
No, like when it blows up.
Oh,
Every creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
Okay, so where are you throwing it?
if you pop it right here, you can hit like all of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and it's a saving throw, and they're all unconscious because they're sleeping, so they all fail.
Oh, it's a good day.
So they're all gonna take 86.
The sound of a spellcaster rolling.
Excellent. 18.
And you're casting it, just double check, you're casting it right here.
Sorry. Yeah, right here.
And it's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
So, it means it's going to hit this one too then. 10, yeah. 10,
I see.
20, because each square is 10 feet, so it's going to hit all the bugbears.
Cool. And that was 34.
Bugbears have a max hit points of 27, so Mera just kind of it rolls over in its sleep, and Mera panic fireballs into the room, and all the there's like an explosion, and the smell of burning hair and flesh fills all of your nostrils if you have them, and you can perceive smell. And you guys all watch as there's now a pile of 10 bugbears just smoldering in this room, dead.
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Oh wow!
Such a unique
don't even need the
aromatic. And
I might be on the hair trigger right now.
Melody will go clap Mera on the back on the shell. Just be like, well done.
Just a clop.
Yes, apparently.
And any loot the bugbears may have had is also incinerated. Which, guess what? They didn't have anything.
I was about to say, if it got incinerated by a fireball, it probably wasn't that great anyway.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be made of pepper wood.
So,
All right. Well,
that happened.
that yes.
10 bugbears killed with one fireball.
What is this about you summoning demons, Mr. Flinty? What was your name?
I have
Damn
no idea what you're talking about. Let's proceed. And he's just gonna like start walking off.
All right, where are you going?
I'm about to let's decide. Okay, so well, technically I have 3 options because
Okay, go
these
back.
4 doors and the 2 doors in here are also not explored. Shit, I probably should have designated doors. 2, 4, 6. So 4 is going to be this one down here.
All right, make your way. So yeah, he's going. You guys watch as like Minty just turns around and goes back the way he came.
Take.
So there wasn't. Oh, okay.
And
Right.
as
So
you
that was just
actually
an
hold
empty
on. As you do walk past this though, you do get a glimpse down this hallway. I forgot to say that. You probably see what's in here a little bit as
Okay.
you walk past. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's see if you actually get a good enough view. My neighbors suck balls. If you get a good enough view of what is in there.
Just pile everybody up into this one little spot.
You can see stone blocks. It almost look like collapsed walls and stuff, and lanterns flickering. Also, crates, barrels, and 7 wooden cots line the walls. So you can somewhat see cots. And because of the explosion of that fireball, I need to roll something actually.
Oh dear.
Nothing comes running out that room. But yeah, that's what you see. Lanterns flickering on crates and stuff.
Did
And Minty ran off down the hall.
Well, before he joins Minty, he was gonna look in this room and just do a quick scan.
Nothing. It was just full of dust and bugbears. There was nothing else in there.
Now ash and bugbears. Or ash and dust.
All right, he's
Yeah,
done. Then.
empty, dusty room with bugbears sleeping in it.
All right.
All right, you all following Minty, or are you gonna go up and check out that room that had the lanterns?
Well, we should probably stick together.
I think that is wise.
Don't want to separate the party in Undermountain.
That would be very bad. Yes.
All right, so move move all your tokens towards Minty.
Actually, this is yes, you ring.
And you can see this far down, and yeah, and you see a little bit of a hall going this way.
Okay. Actually, this is a quick little character question.
Yeah.
So I thought Minty might actually be chaotic, but if he lives by like the specific rules of leaving his life up to chance, is that lawful or chaotic?
Chaotic. I'd say it's chaotic.
Okay.
I would say it's lawful, but that's just
Lawful
not-
neutral. Yeah, lawful neutral makes sense.
I would say chaotic.
Lawful neutral.
He's lawful chaotic.
Lawful chaotic. Lawful neutral, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, and then this illuminates completely, and you kind of figure out that might be a door I passed earlier. That leads back into the room where the tower is.
So yeah, he marks that off of his probabilities.
Yep. It's like, okay, that'll lead back into where our little tower is.
All right.
And this opens up some more.
By the way, just so everybody knows, Melody will try to maintain 30 feet between Minty and himself.
Sure.
So if he jumps ahead and something happens, Minty's 30 feet behind him. Or Melody's 30 feet behind him.
All right, so Minty.
And I'm standing near
yeah.
Melody.
So Minty, you kind of see what looks like a collapsed tunnel, like a really caved-in kind of tunnel.
Okay.
To your
Does
left.
it feel like I can fit through it?
No, it doesn't look like any of you could fit through it. It looks like if you had maybe if you had a gnome with you, the gnome could fit through it.
Oh.
But none of you are small enough to fit through. And that's immediately to your left. That is.
Melody goes, Matilda, I choose you. Shows the body in the hole.
Throws it back.
Are you actually doing that?
No.
Oh, so
Do you have animate dead?
Of course not. No.
All right, so yeah, that's what you see, and then you see this light from your head candle, but also the candles illuminating a corridor to the left and a corridor to the right. And actually, since the way you're standing, my apologies,
Okay.
you'd actually kind of get a glimpse at this a little bit.
Oh, okay. So there are currently 2 more options?
Well, you could go down and to the left, down to the right, or down in that other hallway and to the left or right down there. There's a lot of options.
Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 options again.
Okay, so that means D4 time.
I am leaving it up to chance. We're gonna make this game go till 9:30.
All right.
Just like
Thanks,
just
Justin.
because of the half hour.
Okay, that'd be
Behind the scenes
7:30 for
stuff.
me. I was like, what?
So yeah, an extra. So basically, we have another hour.
Okay.
Sweet.
By the way, if anybody has any objections to this entirely up to chance thing on the person that's supposed to be leading you folks, I will consider changing it, but I can't make any promises.
Well, if Melody sees anything fishy happening, he will definitely interject.
Fair enough. So clockwise as usual, I rolled a 1. Which one would that be? Would that be this?
It's whatever you are saying is 1.
Right. I guess
Wait, you're
one
leaving
would
it up
actually...
to chance actually. So I'll say I am the chance.
What?
Makes
Okay.
more sense that way. So I'll
That
say
makes
this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 3, this is 4, this is 4 right there.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like going through this door was in his probabilities.
No.
It's just like turn all the way around and start walking the opposite direction. All right, so I rolled a 1. Which way did you say that was? This way?
1 second. Yeah. So you see a caved-in tunnel and it's immediately a dead end.
Okay. Damn it. Okay.
And then you see.
So he's just gonna.
And then you see this. And
Oh, shit.
I'm patting him on the shoulder. There, dear. This happens.
More than you know.
Actually, I should give you your own nickname. There, shiny boy.
Shiny boy. Oh god, that just made me think of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged. Kaiba boy. Maximilian Pegasus. Anyway, your character reminds me of Pegasus to every extent of the word.
I actually have based her off my Aunt Audrey. I'm not kidding.
So,
Oh.
Melody, what are you trying to say?
When Melody goes by this area, you said that there was a small area that something could go into.
It looks like everyone's too big to go through yet.
Melody goes and brings out Willie.
Oh, yeah, you're familiar. That's right.
What? He's a weasel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me make Willie's token smaller now. A small
Not
Willie.
a demon.
I didn't think he was a demon. That's a very interesting creature you have there. My
Yeah.
voice changed.
He's
I can't make it.
He's
If I make his token too small, I can't move it.
yeah, you can. It's fine. Yeah.
So Willie's gonna go through.
Yeah. Have a look, Willie.
All right.
And,
Do you call out and let anybody know you're doing this?
Well, I'm right beside him.
Yeah.
Like the
She's
other
been
two
at my
people
hip the
not
whole
beside you.
time.
Okay.
All right. So Willie, skitters into here,
Yeah. And
and he basically, you see what he sees.
Ygris, could you stabilize me for a moment?
What do you mean
And-
stabilize? Like,
I'm
just trying to like
gonna
hold you?
I'm gonna see things
Okay.
through Willie.
Yes, I'll keep
All right.
watch. You do your thing.
Thank you.
So Willie, one-eyed Willie, sees a partially caved-in room, but someone has bored tunnels through the collapsed sections, granting access. Oh wait, you can move through those tunnels. My bad. But whatever, we'll say they're collapsed tunnels, so only Willie can get through them. Granting access to some hallways, and the floor is covered with dust and debris, but the room contains nothing of interest. And he sees another tunnel to the south.
I guess I'll have him investigate that.
Give me a stealth check for Willie.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh shit! It just flew off my. Ooh, that's not too bad. 19.
19. Willie sees this, and he comes out into the hallway, and he sees again another tunnel, right in front of him.
And he'll keep going.
Okay. So Willie, Willie tunnel, digging through tunnels.
Danger tunnels.
Willie, and Willie eventually makes his way back around.
Willie,
And
Willie,
once Willie sees Minty, Melody will return. Well, looks like I found a way around, but it was kind of useless. Anyway, thank you.
Oh no problem, not whatsoever. However, I can help.
And
So have we
yes.
discovered this is also closed off?
yeah, it's all collapsed tunnels basically.
Sorry.
And Melody will make sure to return Willie back to his pocket dimension.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right.
Any luck down there? Anything? Find anything?
It's a bit blocked off, at least from what we could see. But looks like there's another. Is it just heading up, or is it also heading forward as well, or right and up, or is it just up?
Oh,
Where it is?
just up at the time being. But now, as you know, Minty, you kind of look down the hallway some more. You see it keeps stretching to the north, and it goes to the. Then after a little bit, it goes to the east.
Okay.
And as you guys do proceed, this hall, the walls of this passage are painted with images of wizards succumbing to madness and being transformed into strange, gangly black creatures with one green eye. Melody,
boy.
you would know these to be Nothics. One particular vivid image shows shafts of green eerie light exploding out of a spellbook and changing a wizard into this like red pile of gooey meat with eyes and fangs.
Would Melody know basic information about these Nothics?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
But yeah, this hallway is just full of these weird paintings of wizards just going insane and turning into creatures.
Oh yeah. Undermountain is such a pleasant dungeon.
Hey everyone. Oh
Yes.
wait. I guess it's this long hallway that just got opened up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Melody hasn't seen it yet. All right.
No.
All right.
Melody, you might want to look at this.
Oh, what you got there?
Looks like if you ever go insane, you'll become a horrifying creature.
We
Let's
can't have
a look.
that.
Also, out of the hall to the right that you can see, there appears like there's torchlight actually flickering out of it. Mm-hmm. Like it's like there's light spilling out of that hall or that area.
That is that. Oh wait. Ew,
Right here.
there. Oh, okay. I see.
Fellows, what we've got here are Nothics.
What is that?
Yes, what is that? Yes, exactly.
Is it some sort of horrible fiend?
Well, they're terrible. It's an aberration. Yeah, they're terrible, cursed beings. They hit kind of hard, so and they do catch you by surprise, from what I've read. So,
What do you,
know,
mean by that? Are they invisible?
all with care. Not invisible. They're just quick and fast.
Quick and fast.
All right. As we continue on, I'm looking around.
Who's
all
out there? And that's a voice coming from the hall to the right.
All right, I now have to roll and see if I respond seriously or horribly. Give me a moment.
Well, while he's rolling, I look over. Hello?
What was it?
It's your mother. I missed you.
Here. Leave this area at once or face the wrath of my minions.
That's no way to talk to your mother.
Minty cannot be the face of the group.
What kind of minions you talking about, friend?
I have a -2 charisma.
You'll never see them coming.
You'll
And
never
I need everybody to roll
see it
initiative.
coming.
Oh, crap.
Oh, good. Okay. 1.
A 1.
Roll, damn it. It keeps flying off my damn. Okay, there we go.
So I'll just ask all your initiatives at the end, just so I'm not bombarded by numbers right now. Okay. Oh, this is great. Okay, sorry, I gotta add quite a bit of stuff to this, so.
Hey.
Just a lot of math. I should be using the encounter tracker, but I don't want to. We're getting there, don't worry. I gotta just add some stuff to this.
So what you saying?
By the way.
Suddenly we have surprise rounds on everything. Got it.
Because of the crazy ass nature of McGlitchface's processes,
Sure.
whenever it comes to dialogue and stuff like that, dialogue appears as a box to him. So it's literally the 4 options you normally see in RPG games.
Oh, okay. That's
Serious, sarcastic, aggressive, or empathetic.
Alright.
So I roll a 1d4 every time I go to introduce myself to a new
Oh
character.
my god.
Okay.
There's no flirt option? You can't romance the Nothic?
Roll a 20.
I mean, running out of room on this dice for options.
Let's be honest. If anyone's going to seduce somebody, it's going to be the turtle lady.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
I don't know. Somebody might find my shiny ass attractive.
Melody.
Maybe if we get...
It's very shiny right now.
All right, so
We should give him the hat just to see
for
what it looks like.
initiative, 25 to 20. Fantastic.
21.
21 for Mera. Okay. 15 to 20.
17.
16.
17 for Minty, 16 for Melody. And what'd you get, Ygris?
I got a 1.
A 1. Alright. Cool. Alright. Mera, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to, I guess, make my way up and see what's around the corner.
Sure. Yeah, so you're moving how many feet? Yeah, you're moving... Alright. So you see... Let me just give you the room. You see this room.
Mhm.
And... Just bear with me. I don't want to have all the tokens placed on the map at once because that would make load times annoying. So you see this female dressed in like priestly robes, and she's sitting in this overstuffed chair in the middle of the room. Around her neck you see 2 holy symbols, one shaped like a gold coin. You all would, as you're all from the Forgotten Realms, obviously, you're all from Faerun, you would know this to be the symbol of Waukeen, the god of trade. The other is a black disc outlined in purple, and that is the symbol of Shar, the god of darkness and loss. The room is furnished with empty bookshelves and desks against the walls. Against the south wall stands a long banquet table bearing fresh food and on copper plates and copper flagons filled to the brim with wine, and a portrait of a smiling Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage, smiling above the table. And there's just a woman sitting in a chair. And you gather this is the woman that was speaking to you.
Well,
She's literally an Orzhov cleric? Okay.
Well, I am going to... Can I speak and hold an action?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I am going to pretty much prep Firebolt in case she attacks me, but from the doorway I'm going to go, "But hello, sweetie! How are you doing?"
I'm doing fine. Why are you in my quarters?
Well, we're not really in your court. We're in the hallway.
But you're in my area.
Yes, we're a bit lost.
That's not my problem.
No, I understand it's our problem, but we could make it not your problem that we're in your area if you could tell us how to get out.
It's back the way you came. And she finishes talking to you. And she's a human. I think I mentioned that. I'm not sure.
Good. Excellent. But yeah, I'm just go. If she attacks me, I will attack back. But at the moment,
Sure.
I see no reason to. So I'll just I have my hands behind my shell. And I got a spell in them.
Yep. Whatever. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Mera, you feel invisible fists punching you.
Oh, awesome.
11 to hit. No.
No.
All right. You feel another invisible fist try to hit you. 13. No.
No.
Because you're a turtle. You have 17 AC.
Yes.
All right. So Minty, it's your turn.
It's Minty time. All right, so let me see. So I obviously see my compatriot attacked, right?
Well, you don't see anything attacking them.
Oh, well, I mean, I see him, like, taking damage, so to speak.
Nope. You hear the sound of, like, maybe invisible fists hitting them. That's about it.
Okay.
Someone's slapping my chest. Who's doing that?
Are you okay? Do I need to intervene aggressively?
I'm not sure, but she's not doing anything. But someone is attacking me who I can't see.
Deus lo volt. So he's gonna move in and be like, "Your mother called. She says you're a rude lady," and he's just gonna keep moving in.
Alright, so how many feet did you
Actually, no,
move?
he's not. I'm
10,
sorry.
20.
That's terrible.
So
Oh,
yeah,
wait, alright, so I'm doing it.
each square is, remember, each square is 10 feet.
Yeah, so that is 10, 20, 30. I'll just take the dash action, get right up on this lady.
Sure. So. Alright.
I have any bonus actions?
I don't think so.
I do not. Okay. Well, technically I do, but like not one I want to use.
Alright, so Melody
That's me.
Forrester, it's your turn.
Well, shit, ain't this peculiar. Melody will move up to next to Mera.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mera?
I don't know. I was speaking to this lady who's sitting in this chair, and someone slapped me on the chest.
And yeah, at this point, Melody, you see a woman sitting in an overstuffed chair. She's dressed like a priest. Has 2 symbols around her neck.
I don't much bad priest. Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost on who?
The priest.
What's the range on Ray of Frost?
60 feet.
Alright, is that a cone? Or is it all creatures that you can see, or what?
Nope.
Theme.
It's just an attack.
Alright,
Attack roll.
so a dexterity saving throw?
Nope.
Oh,
It's just an attack.
sure.
It's one of the better cantrips.
That is dirty 20.
That hits.
Ugh. Oh. I did a 1 and an 8. So 9 points of damage. Cold damage.
9 points of cold damage. Okay.
Yeah. And then after doing so, Melody will back up 10 feet.
Sure.
Because he moved 20 feet to get there. And
Of course.
he's now going to move 10 feet back.
Alright.
We're just gonna murder hobo this random cleric.
It
It fits my character, so I'm fine.
Sure. Melody, you feel a sense of movement around you, and something goes to punch you in the chin, but you can't see it.
Ah!
That's a natural 1. So you just feel like this, like air just ruffle your facial hair.
Okay. Could I tell if it was like because I was next to Mera and backed up?
No.
Or is it
No.
after my...
After your turn.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Mera, I'm starting to understand what you're talking about. There's definitely something going on here.
Yes.
Invisible things, visible things.
Yes. He's trying to feel us. I mean, they haven't done any damage right now, so it's like,
They're trying though. Bless their little hearts.
At this point, the priest stands up and says, "All right, I was trying to be nice about getting you to leave." She aims her hand at you, Mera, and both of her hands that are holding both of her. She takes both of her symbols, holds them in both of her hands, and aims both of her hands at you, Mera.
She's really lucky I don't have Mage Slayer.
And she's going to cast guiding bolt on you.
Well, I guess I'll be firing back with firebolt.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So you take from the guiding bolt. So with our critical rules. Ouch.
It's a lot of damage.
You take that, and then I gotta roll the dice again just for total damage. You take 39 points of radiant damage.
Jesus Christ, dude!
And what's your max hit points?
Jeez.
5 or 44.
44? Alright, so yeah, you take that much damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw because of our massive damage rules. Only because it was a critical. Otherwise that would not happen.
17.
You're back.
So yeah, you succeed on the Constitution saving throw, so you're not going to take the massive damage rules.
Awesome.
Yeah, she just yeah. So fireball now. How many hit points? How many hit points do you have left?
5.
Yep, firebolt as your retaliation. Yeah.
All right, that's going to be 21.
That hits.
All right. So did 10 plus 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. Yeah, the fireball hits her, and she's like, ah! It's like singes some of her robes and burns her pretty bad on the shoulder, but she's still up and about.
How rude!
And then you feel like that air shifting around you again, Mera. And almost like she's like her eyes are darting around, almost like she can see things you can't, and she's almost like she's directing them based on where she can see. And you feel another gust of air as something tries to hit you again. That is a 7 to hit. So obviously that's not going to hit. And another one. Yeah. 18 plus 2 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage. They don't hit hard.
So when you have a 5 HP.
Yeah.
I'm down!
And then the other one's going to go for you. That is a 15 plus 2. That's a 17. That hits. So you take another 1 bludgeoning damage. They only deal 1 damage when they hit. But you have 5 hit points because of that crit, so... Okay, 1, 2... Okay, so...
I'm at 3 now.
Just to make this easier, the last 3 that are in here are going to make their punches at you. Just to get through this quicker. So... Only 1 hits. So you take 1... So 17 plus 2. Yeah, you take connection issues and tech issues and just everything. It'll all be remedied tomorrow when I... You know...
One of those days.
It says OBS is disconnected, reconnecting, and what is happening? Anyways, I'm gonna have fun merging all these clips together. Alright, weird.
Edit like a mofo.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, lay on hands happened. That's what I last remember. Shield of Faith on Mera. So, Mera, it's your turn.
Alright, Mera is going to spin around, and all the scales on her shell are going to explode outward in spikes as she casts Careful Sword Burst. I'm using up a sorcerer point, so Ygris is not going to be affected by this spell.
Sure.
Everything else around me has to make a dex save, though.
Okay. That's a lot of rolls.
Oh dear.
Okay, so the first 3 got 4, 5, 6.
Does not pass.
The second 3 got natural 20, 19, and 14. And then the last 3 got 7, 8, 2.
So the first 3 and the last 3 all get hit.
Okay. What's the damage?
Well, I rolled 12. Do I have... I'm rolling for each one, though, right?
Not with area effects.
No. So 12. All right. So you hear things. You hear like, and then what about the? Yes, you see 3 like sighs. Like, what about the next 3? The one that got 20, 19, and 14.
That passes.
The 14 passes.
14 is the dex save they need to get to.
Okay, and then the
That's
last
the
3
number.
all failed, so you hear 3 more sighs.
All right. And then I'm going to full turtle up. So you see me crouch down, spin around, and all my arms and legs go.
So your AC becomes 21, I believe.
23
Plus-
thanks to the
plus
Shield
the-
of Faith.
Oh, okay. So 23 plus.
Nothing's hidden.
So what's your AC with Shield of Faith?
23.
23. Okay. All right. Minty.
Right. So I rolled non-lethal whenever I decided on how he was going to attack. So
Okay.
he takes his big greatsword and just kind of gives it a little twist to where the blunt end is the one facing towards her.
Sure.
Unfortunately, with the nature of a massive-ass robot swinging a massive-ass sword, she's still going to be... Yeah. We're going all Batosai here. Oh. Okay. Does a nat 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So max damage. So that's going to be.
She has 8 hit points.
Oh, I want to roll damage if you don't mind, because I have
for
to
sure.
for the effect that you listed. So
Oh, that's
16,
right. That's right. Yeah. I forgot.
On top of another 10, so that's 26 total damage.
Okay.
This is supposed to be non-lethal, but if that's twice her HP, I don't think I have a choice.
No, she's still knocked unconscious.
Okay,
So
so
you
yeah,
just hit her with the hilt, and as you do so, and as she falls backwards unconscious, you all hear the sound of like spinning slots and like air horns, like and you guys watch how much damage was it?
26.
You guys watch as 26 gold coins pop out of the slot machine on the sword and float into Minty's pocket.
I love it.
I love a good jackpot.
Ah.
That's what that sword does. If you get a critical with it.
So is that
That's a critical success, mind you. The critical failure is much worse. So yeah, I've just knocked this poor woman completely the fuck out.
Yeah, she's laying on the ground unconscious, and you hear more sighing, and that's the end of combat, I guess. She's laying on the ground unconscious.
all right? I'm gonna look around and kind of swing my sword around a bit in the empty spots just to be sure,
Nothing.
or my mace rather.
Nothing.
Okay, all right.
I pop out my shell.
Okay.
Good fight, everyone. We've succeeded.
Up in the theater club.
Hmm?
No, it's okay. It's a reference to the movie. Anyway.
We've succeeded. Congratulations, all.
It's very good, very good.
Yes, we knocked a woman unconscious. I hope you feel proud of yourself.
Melody is gonna walk over to the body
Sure.
and check it for anything that looks valuable.
Is she still breathing?
Yes. She
No,
has,
he was asking in character.
she has those 2 symbols. The small black disc, it's carved from obsidian, has a silver chain. And the holy symbol of Joaquin, the small gold disc, is stamped with the god's visage.
Yeah, Melody will take both of those.
All right.
Perhaps she
Hobo
has.
wizard being hobo
both
wizard.
are worth 25 gold pieces each.
Into the bag of holding they go.
Sure.
Does she have anything magical that might be useful and that you know
Oh, I can
you
find
wouldn't
that
want to
out.
get hit with?
That's all the equipment she has.
Okay.
Worth taking. Yeah.
Should we tie her up?
Yeah, any of you particularly good at tying knots?
I was a bounty hunter. I can possibly do that for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can learn about this place with her tied up.
Mhm. I have a spell that I can use to make sure she tells the truth. If that would be helpful, you think? If
That
we're going to
would
wake
be-
her up.
That would be most helpful.
Yes. So once she's awake, I will cast Zone of Truth.
It's probably more polite than my usual interrogation tactics.
All right. And yeah, I take it we just tie her up or easily or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. She's unconscious, so.
Are we waiting for her to wake up, or are we just moving on?
Melody will take a puff from his pipe and kind of gently blow it into her face, kind of trying to wake her up.
She wakes up. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
casting Zone of Truth.
Okay.
That is a 15-foot radius. Right, she has to make a save, I guess. So Charisma 15.
That is a 9.
Okay, so she can't lie.
Yep.
She can't make a deliberate lie.
Yep.
All right.
Salutations. Let's try this again. What's going on here? What you doing here?
I'm here often.
I came down here with my fellow party members,
All right.
and I lost them.
All right.
So I took this area as my own to rest in.
Lost as in you lost sight of them, or lost them as in...
I lost them. Like I don't know where they are. One was a dwarf named Copper Stormforge.
Oh, we found him. We got
Oh,
him.
I wasn't there.
Oh, where was he?
He was back a ways. With
He was-
under the he was held prisoner by a group of goblins.
Okay, and what happened? What? Where did
We
he go?
freed
ran
him
off-
and then he went for revenge.
Yeah, he
That's
ran off to
understandable.
fight. He ran off to fight. I gave him some an assistance with some dragon's breath and sent him on his way. Any other friends?
Rex the Hammer.
What does he look like?
He looks like your typical human warrior.
I don't think I haven't seen him.
Long brown hair, armor. Yeah. There was also Haleth, but he died.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
And what's your name?
My name's Midna Taubirth. I'm a priest of Shar.
I apologize if I broke anything.
That's fine.
Why did you attack us just now?
Well, this place is quite perilous. And when I asked you politely to turn around and leave, you didn't.
Oh, sorry about that.
So You can understand my hostility.
Yes. What
would you-
was?
Oh,
Sorry, you go on.
Sorry.
What was that was just attacking us just now?
Those are my unseen servants.
Oh, I see.
You.
You do realize they're not traditionally used for that, right?
These are different.
Well, I realize, but never mind.
So, why are you down this way? There's
Well,
nothing
this
else
way
this way. There's a dead end. She points, she gestures out in the hallway. There's just a dead end down there. There's nothing else this way. That's why I sought refuge over here.
Ah, well, if you want, you can join us for a bit as we proceed further, unless you're aiming to get out.
I'm aiming to survive and not die. And I was doing quite fine until you came in here and, were hostile.
If we happen to let you go, are you currently inclined to attack us again?
Seeing as my unseen servants are, dead, no.
If they came back, would you be?
No.
Well, I think it would be the right thing for us to help her get back to where she needs to be.
That's fine. You don't need to help me get back to where I
we are,
to be.
You're safe with us.
I doubt
We'll
that.
help you.
I doubt that.
Your doubt is well placed.
Well, we can't just let you go without any way to defend yourself.
Well, if you happen to find more of my troop, we're called the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. You can tell them that I'm just lurking in this room, holed up in here. There's bookcases, there's cushions. See that food on the table? It constantly replenishes itself. So, should you all need hunger or sustenance, feel free to come back into this little room and we can share the exploits of this room. That food, like I said, that food and drink, replenish itself once a day. So if you ever feel the need of that you're getting hungry.
Is there food on it right now?
Yeah, it's full of food.
Okay, I'll go over and look at the food.
Okay,
Look okay?
It looks like food.
Ouch.
And there's jugs of wine that are full too.
One more question. None of it has any negative side effects like poison or...
Not that I know of. I've been eating it for the last couple days.
What's your favorite food on there?
Probably the lamb chops.
Oh, right on. Here. And he goes and just gives her holy symbols back.
She slings them back around her neck.
There you go.
Much
sorry about the
appreciated.
miscommunication there.
I'm also sorry for nearly killing your friend.
You sure you don't want to come with us? It's rather dangerous.
I'm quite sure. I think you're all more dangerous than... I think I'm quite safe, not being with any of you.
I promise you, if you come with us, you will not come into any harm.
I don't think you're going to sway me as a paladin. You seem quite holy and well. I'm not interested in that. And she touches Mera and casts Cure Wounds at first level.
Yay!
And you get 8 points of healing.
Well, no fireball for her then.
Which reminds me, he's going to take the gold that he got from beating the shit out of her, and he's going to hand it over. It's like the gods of fate gave this to me. You can have it.
I'm bound up. I can't take it.
That's fine. He puts it in her lap and walks off.
Okay.
Perhaps we should untie her.
I will start untying her.
All right. You finish untying her. She dusts herself off. Puts the gold in her pouch. And she casts Cure Wounds on herself, obviously.
Yeah.
And, ooh, that's max. And she stands up, brushes herself off, and says, well, I advise you, keep a wary eye, especially patrolling this area. I don't advise going any further north. There are some members of the Xanathar Guild camped out up there. You'll know where if you see their lair from lantern light flickering out. They've made their lair up in an area where there's a lot of crumbled walls and stuff. So you guys, the location that I mentioned earlier, where they had the lantern light peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
And you saw the lantern sitting on boxes and stuff. That's what she's talking about, that area.
Okay.
And she's like, just don't go too far north. You don't want to encounter the Xanathar Guild. They're very, very dangerous. I recommend you try doing what me and my friends tried doing to get out and continue going south.
The Xanathar's Guild is dangerous?
Yeah. They're led by a beholder.
I guess I thought Xanathar was chaotic good. I don't know.
No.
Oh.
Well, thank you for the tip. Yeah. Take care. And he'll, clap her on the shoulder.
That kills her.
Thanks again.
Thank you. And she does this thing, and you see this sort of like magical, like force field bubble kind of go around her. And she casts Sanctuary on herself and sits at the table and starts eating. Like I said, you're welcome back anytime if you need food or sustenance.
Probably will.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Other than that, get away from me.
Melody will swing by and grab what she suggested and take a bite.
Yeah, it tastes like lamb chop.
I'll take a bite too.
Yeah, it all tastes like food.
Indeed, it is most delicious.
McGlitchface forgets he's a warforged for a moment, especially one without an actual mouth, and he takes some of the food and just like crams it into his face.
Sure.
Damn it.
Should we take a short rest here? Sort of regroup.
Do
you need one?
I don't know. Does anybody need one?
I know Mera was hit pretty hard, but
I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of one, but I think we're imposing ourselves on this.
We don't have to stay here.
There's nowhere else safe to sleep. If you sleep, I don't advise sleeping in just random rooms of the dungeon.
I don't think we're...
Don't say!
I don't think we're going to sleep unless you all feel you need one.
No.
You guys haven't really been up that long.
Yeah.
No, we've been up for like an hour, maybe.
Well, all right. Let's, what do you guys say we just, head south?
She's like, oh. Yeah, just go away whenever you can go away.
I would ask if we could take a short rest just so I can get a little more health.
I think that would be wise.
All right, you guys can take a short rest in here. Much to the chagrin of her.
Sorry.
All right. How long is the short rest? Like, would you say it's about a couple hours or so?
2 hours.
About, yeah.
All right. I guess during that couple hours, since I don't technically need one, I'm just... Oh, wait, I'm not stealthy at all. That's the wrong kind of character to do that with. I guess I'm just going to stand at the door menacingly.
Well, then during this short rest, Melody, who also doesn't need a short rest, is just going to go up to Minty. Hey, I see you're a little antsy. What's up?
I don't like remaining in one place for too long.
Want to explore a little bit while they rest?
That would be nice.
I don't recommend staying in one
quiet.
place too long. There's a lot of creatures that like to roam, so yeah.
The gods of fate pull me. So in that case, if he really wants to go exploring with Minty.
Are you all sure about that?
You guys
Minty,
are sleeping.
Minty,
I'm not sleeping.
Oh, I think I was taking a short rest.
No, I'm just resting though. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Short rest is just hanging out and kind of
Yeah.
Minty, I can send a stealthy friend of mine.
Very well. I remember seeing a path to the south in this direction.
Right.
It's been bothering me, and I want to look into it. He doesn't like only having like one variable at a time. So like knowing there's only one, he's just like, oh no.
Well, all right. Just give me a moment here, and I'll send Willie out, and then we can go see if we can crush anything while they're having a little sleep or relaxation.
Crushing is what I do.
I'm gonna go near them, and ready to go if they are going. Because I don't need a short rest either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
just
mean-
leave the dragon turtle alone.
Actually,
I will say if you guys leave now,
I'm not leaving anything.
I'll say if
I'm
you
not
guys,
leaving yet.
if you
I'm
like,
just-
yeah, because Mera won't get the short rest if you guys ditch. Like if you guys ditch, Mera will still be here getting a short rest, but you'll also be leaving Mera alone if all three of you go.
I'm just like in case of emergency, like something comes out and like they need it, I'm ready. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So-
This area is abandoned. There's nothing over here, so
Okay. So maybe for simplicity, we just finish short rest and all go together as a group.
That works.
Probably
That's a
better.
smart idea.
Yes. It's a
All
good
right,
idea.
so Willie is currently not out. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, short rest happened. Roll hit points if you need to.
I did.
All right. What's up?
I'm up to 34. Yay!
Right on.
So what are you guys doing?
All right, now we're moving, I guess.
Now we're heading south. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's,
I will say you
yeah.
can get through this tunnel one at a time, but you have to crawl.
Even because I'm pretty big, aren't I, as a dragonborn?
You'll have to get down on your hands and knees and crawl.
Okay. All right.
So what are you
Crawl
guys
like with
doing?
one arm. Let's do it.
Are we doing it?
Well, Willie had
Have
already
we?
scooped out that other area, but yes, lead the way, Minty.
As you wish. I need to like download an auto-tune app. Anyway. He's just gonna like, I guess, just move on through here.
But and Melody will just whisper over there. Hey, Willie already checked that out. That just leads us in one big circle.
Right, but there was a pathway.
Yeah, you guys would have. Minty would have saw a
Oh.
pathway down that way.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
where he's
over
going.
here,
Yeah.
over here where we're at, that isn't a pathway at all.
What are you talking
Like
about?
like the
Yes.
stuff over here.
No,
where I put
that's another dead end.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Ironically, despite going in random directions, Minty has actually explored a lot of the map somehow.
All right. So you all start crawling through this section on your hands and knees. It's dirty. There's a lot of like dead rats crammed in here, like skeletons and stuff.
My shiny armor.
It's definitely getting
Just
disgusting.
horrible, like scraping noises as
Ugh.
I was trying to get through.
The worst.
All right.
All right. Lead on, Minty.
Leading on initiatives engaged. Leading on .exe. Anyway, the only program you need whenever you're playing a frontline, other than termination protocols. So yeah.
And yeah, since they're
Down
still lit
here.
up by candles, you see that it kind of looks like it might go off into another tunnel, and then it
Do I
keeps
need to
going
replace
down.
my candle?
Nah, fuck it.
Okay.
These are magical candles that Hallister lines his dungeon with. It's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, so it looks like the tunnel keeps going east, but there's also like or the corridor keeps going east, but it also looks like there might be another one of those like tunnels you have to crawl through that goes a little bit north. But it's not connected with any of the other tunnels you saw previously.
Alrighty. So yeah, I guess I will continue on, and this is another one that we can't move through.
Oh, you can. You have to crawl through it like you did the previous one.
Do not like that.
Hey, you got something up there, Minty?
Yes, it's another tunnel, but unfortunately, my life is not my own to command.
And I'll say you also see that this curves to the south down there.
Out pops the weasel.
Okay,
That works.
Willie pops out.
All right, Willie, go get him.
Willie scurries off, and Willie dies. No, he doesn't. Gets squashed.
Instant death.
He
He falls off a
definitely be
cliff.
rolling stealth.
That's what Willie sees right now. But he
Okay.
also sees that there looks like light might be going down there, and light might be going down over here.
Uh-huh.
But the hallways that Willie's in are lined with crumbling stone tables and shelves, upon which rest sturdy dwarven anvils, whetstones, tongs, hammers, chisels, and other tools.
There seems to be a forge or something.
Yeah, and there's obviously still more to this little room, but yeah.
There's a couple of little options for movement, but no immediate danger upon exiting the tunnel. Do you all want to head through?
Might as well check it out.
Yeah, sure. Minty will go through. That's an even number, I guess.
All right, Minty, you crawl through and you pop out on the other side, and you see exactly what Willie sees: the dwarven anvils and stuff on the walls.
Yeah, he's gonna be like super careful not to step on Willie.
Sure.
Mera's also coming through.
Okay.
All right, the Melody's in there.
Yeah.
As soon as
Everyone's
space is
in.
made.
All right, so Minty, as you sort of push forward a little bit, you see just an open room, just some dwarven tools scattered about, nothing really of worth. It's all broken old tools.
All right, and I'll keep going down here.
Sure, and you see it curves to the east a little bit.
Melody is going to put Willie in the tunnels as a lookout.
Weasel lookout?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Minty, you see embedded at the wall at the end of this hallway is a gate. It's like an arch gate, like an archway kind of thing. And close inspection reveals that there's an image of a dead tree carved into the keystone.
Interesting. So it's not leading into this room right here?
No, it's just an empty. It's like an open. It's like an archway, but it's like an open archway with nothing behind it. Just more hallway.
He's gonna take a bit of paper from his pack, hold it up to the thing, and like get an etching of it, I guess. Like just take the lead and like run it across the paper.
Sure.
To mark down that key.
Right.
Type, I guess.
It was a wooden. It was a dead tree carved into the keystone.
A tree carved into the keystone. All right. He's gonna pocket that information for later. And he will be like, hey, I found something.
Strange.
You know.
And that's all that's in here.
Does it have? Am I aware of any kind of religious significance this could
There's
have?
nothing religious about it.
No. Okay.
All right. Melody will go out to this hallway and put himself here, and then wait and listen.
Perception check. What are you listening for precisely?
Any noises that he knows are not coming from his friends.
Okay.
14.
You don't hear anything.
All right.
We're not your friends yet. Oh.
Well, he's of the.
You're not our friend.
He's of the southern mentality where a friend can be anyone.
No, it's he wants to hear noises that are not coming from his friends. Your friends yet, man. You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that's in this area. Is just that gate. You get a sense that the gate might be magical, but right now there's nothing powering it.
Sense nothing. I'm going to cast detect magic on it from my wand.
You detect, like I just said, nothing. Because it's not powered, so you don't detect anything.
Oh. I've been there. Okay. Can I try to figure out how it works?
No. there would be no way to figure out how this works without figuring it out.
There's nothing mechanical about it
No.
or anything. No.
Well,
I think
specifically, I was wondering if I could is there anything of the magical nature, enchantment, the fact it's got a big old tree carved into it? Can I deduce anything from that?
It has something to do with a tree. Okay, so it looks like an archway chiseled. It's an archway chiseled into a blank wall. It's 10 feet high and 10 feet wide.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just like it just feels like the skull thing. A goddamn, it's gonna turn into an arch ooze or something.
The only way to know how this gate works is you'd need a legend lore spell.
Okay.
I don't
Minty.
think. Yes, could you?
That's a level 5 spell, so I'm pretty sure nobody has that right now.
No. I'm not sure
Alright.
if this is worth spending a lot of time on. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Minty, you found me. Hey.
I did. I was looking for clues.
Oh,
Speaking of which, he's going to like pull out what looks like a little notepad, and he's going to like jot something down in it, and then close the notepad and put it away.
Okay.
Variable recorded.
Okay. But yeah, nothing in this room really, other than the broken dwarven tools and everything else, and the gate.
Oh, this area where we were.
Yeah, there's nothing in
down
here, like in this
section?
entire area, but the gate and the broken dwarven tools and
Is
animals.
Is the gate on both sides?
No, it's chiseled into the wall.
Like
It's carved into the wall.
here?
Only on the other side.
No, it's only on the other side.
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah.
It's probably time to move on.
I believe so. We can't do anything with that, so...
Also, it's 9:30. Do you want to keep
We're
going?
gonna go for a
Justin?
little bit longer just because of all the issues. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
I want to get to a good ending point, not just this is a room.
All right.
all right.
I'm not gonna like trample your weasel, so like since he's still sitting there, Minty's just like staring at it.
Yeah. Willie just hops out. Where?
Okay. Amazing weasel effects.
I'm being attacked. Run away.
All right.
Which direction? No. Guess we're going that way.
Yeah.
Minty's decision has been made.
I was about to say the other variables are too far out of reach. This is literally his own only prerogative.
You see just a long corridor that turns to the west a little bit.
Why does it keep giving me only one choice? He's just gonna like fucking charge down this thing. Choo choo.
Charging. Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have the charger feet. No, I'm kidding. Nobody has the charger feet.
All right, Minty, you see another straight corridor that turns down to the south a little bit, but
For the love of
you see another
mechanics,
one
why?
that turns down south.
Oh, I have two options now.
There is a
Fantastic.
choice where the DM chooses where you go. No.
Oh, huh.
Well, one of them you're gonna walk by anyway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd number, so I'm going to the far corridor. But I will walk by this one, either way.
Yep, so you see this when you walk by this one.
More variables. Alright.
And this one does this. So this
Oh,
one
dear.
also goes south about, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet and starts going to the west. Turns to the west.
Alright, give me a moment. Let's see. Clockwise, 1, 2, 3. That's technically, that counts as a 2. So it's this one right here.
All right, where are you going? Which way?
Yeah, he just literally walks past everybody and just
Sure. Just
Takes a
turns
turn.
around. So you're going this. You're going to the left.
yeah, I'm going to the left.
Okay.
How is the party reacting to his almost seemingly psychotic way of navigating?
I'm fascinated.
Yeah, I'm just like, lead
so
the way.
This way just leads to a dead end to the right. Let me
Okay,
read something
so-
here real quick because there's something on the map that I don't understand what it means.
Sorry, which side is? You said it's a dead end on which side?
The right.
The right.
The right side. Okay.
Yeah, there's something on the map I don't understand what it. Oh, it's a door. It's just a closed door. My bad, not a dead end. It's a closed door. To the right.
Up to the right. Got it. Okay, so is
But-
the left also a dead end?
No. But like when I'll say like for the sake of things, you open up the door and it's just a blank wall,
Hmm.
solid wall.
Oh,
Nothing there, just a door that leads to nowhere.
well, that makes my choice easy. Going down this way then.
AKA, it leads to an expanded area of the dungeon that the dungeon master makes up, and I didn't make up an expanded area of that dungeon.
Oh,
Yeah,
Huh.
there's areas where you can make your own rooms for the dungeon, and I forgot to do that for that part.
So he opens the door. There's a sign that says under construction. Got it.
Yeah, basically.
he's just like,
But yeah, down here, and then it goes to the west a little bit.
Let's see. Since the other variable is now completely out of view, I'm wondering if I should count it or not. Ah, fuck it. I'm chaotic. Roll.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something I just read.
Okay. It's an odd number, so technically I'd still need to keep going this way.
Cool. How close is everybody behind you?
I'm right behind him.
Oh, because I don't see your tokens.
And I'm right behind Mera. So wherever he goes, I
And
go.
Melody will disappear, Willie.
All right, so you
Vanish the
see
Willy.
a room. You just see a chamber. There's like some scattered furniture, like tables, chairs. Nothing really super. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a chamber.
I'll step into said chamber.
Give me a perception check.
Oh no. Oh wait, I'm proficient in this. Okay. We're good. What is my proficiency bonus? Okay, it's +5. Very nice. It's an 18 total.
An 18. You kind of glance up because you hear breathing. And you glance
Okay.
upwards, and who's all in this room? Is it just you? At this point?
I
It
don't
is
know.
just you at this point, because you said you were the only one that walked in. Yes.
Okay.
So you hear breathing, you look up, and as you look up, you see this floating creature. It's like 15 feet around. It's spherical, and it's got a gaping maw and a bunch of like tentacles with eyeballs on the end
no.
of them. But the tentacles, all the eyeballs at the end of these tentacles look milky white and sort of dead. And you also that it's like its main eye is also milky white and dead. It's floating 20 feet up at the ceiling, and painted in white around its central eye is a circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outward from its circumference.
Okay.
And from the tunnel to the west, you hear the sounds of a battle. And as you walk into this room, it's going to fire a ray randomly, because that's what it does. And then that's where we're going to end the session, as you get hit by this ray, possibly.
And this is hitting.
It's hitting Minty. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome. Is it a poison?
No.
Okay. Just had to see if I was using my advantage
I'm
on
doing
that.
dice rolling needs just in case this hits.
Does a 15?
That just makes
Makes
it.
it.
But you're going to take half
Okay.
damage, and then we're going to end the session. So you take... So it was 40 necrotic damage, but you take 20.
Great.
What's your maximum hit points, by the way?
51.
Cool. So yeah, you look up just as this like undead beholder looks down at you with this like symbol painted around its eyeball, the 10 equidistant spokes, and then a beam shoots out of its eye, hits you. This green beam just, and you guys watch as Minty is blasted by this green beam of energy. You don't see what did it, but it came from up above, and that's where we're gonna end the session for the week.
Awesome.
So glad I made that save. That would have put me down to 11 hit points.
Oh boy.
Beholder zombie.
That's
Yes.
Yeah, that's something.
Run away!
yeah.
Yeah, I'm tempted just to like nope right on out and just go down the south corridor.
I'm good.
But yeah, we'll pick up next week with the undead beholder fight, possibly.
Yeah, 'cause,
Possibly.
I mean,
Everyone make new characters.
yeah,
Beholder
It's like-
zombies aren't that tough. They're only CR5.
but if it had
Yes.
to have the magic negation thing, like,
It doesn't.
oh,
I mean, just
Oh.
fantastic.
Oh, maybe I don't want to
it's
jinx anything.
centerized. Plus, you don't know what it is, so it can't really
yeah,
bet a
yeah.
game. But yeah, out of game knowledge, beholder zombies, they're centralized dead because they're dead, so there's no magical components with their center eye, so there's no anti-magic cone.
Ah,
Good.
They're only CR5.
Oh, good.
Compared to the CR 1000, that is the older.
Don't zombies also have lower AC? Usually? I don't know.
That
Beholders
depends.
traditionally have low AC anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, so thank you for watching. Apologies again, chat, for the technical issues. There wasn't a lot of you tonight. I understand why. Technical issues suck, nutsacks. We'll pick this up next week with the Undead Beholder, and the rest of this area they just entered, possibly, which I'm so excited about because it looks like it's a cool area, and I'm excited to see what happens. Anyways, that's that. We'll be back in maybe 20 minutes. Depends how my internet holds up. Looks like we'll be doing the pirate campaign. You can catch us doing that in 20 minutes at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll continue the adventure in the Feywild that everybody ended up in. So,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So without further ado, just some announcements. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m., there won't be a Grimshade Mountain, unfortunately, because I'm the one who streams everything on my end. So, yeah. There won't be a Grimshade Mountain tomorrow night because I am moving my computer to my new apartment. So, I won't have a thing here to stream with. And I'll be too busy setting things up at that new apartment to stream anything, unfortunately, anyway. That could change, though. If everything is set up by 7 p.m., then we'll be good, but chances are it's probably not going to happen. But that said, starting Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be going back to Soldiers of the Lich Queen. That is DM'd by our wonderful Sam. And I will have a new area that I stream from that isn't as jam-packed and dark and cramped. But, yeah, my knees get fucked after every session. So without further ado, we'll see y'all in 15 minutes at this. Oh, Garrett, yeah.
Also, the podcast is submitted for review. It's been taking a while for it to go through, but once it does, or, if you guys want to check, you can see if it has yet or not. Just type in Mimics and Monstrosities with an ampersand in iTunes, and it'll come up whenever it finishes and is done being reviewed. But the first session is there. Well, it will be there when it's all goes through. But yeah, just know that it's in the pipe.
It's in the pipe.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so those of you who tune in to see the pirate campaign, you'll see us in 15 minutes. Other than that, as always, we close out our games by waving goodnight to our webcam. So goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.